Floating structures crashed into a bridge in Serbia, destroying them in seconds. The houses and other vessels were set afloat after heavy flooding struck the Eastern European country. It's just one of several recent instances where Mother Nature seems to be making a point. On the French island of Corsica, flash floods swamped the streets. Emergency services had to rescue several drivers stranding by the raging waters. In early June, a cyclone struck the west coast of India. The powerful storm ripped the roofs off buildings and uprooted trees. A recent intense lightning storm off the coast of Athens, Greece, was captured in time-lapse photographs. Weather near Athens has also caused heavy hail and flooding. In the UK, torrential rains caused flooding in the English city of Birmingham. Heavy rains also caused flooding in central China. Cars were nearly submerged as this boy tried in vain to keep out the water with a broom. But some parts of the U.S. have the opposite problem. With the dry summer season in effect, arid Arizona saw several wildfires. Crews on the land and in the air battled to contain the brush fire near Phoenix. Planes dumped hundreds of gallons of flame retardant on a fire in Arizona's Tonto National Forest.
Every wildfire season in Arizona is serious, and this year's no different. 2020 has brought heightened wildfire activity, as well as the added challenge of keeping crews and responders healthy as we continue to work to contain the spread of COVID-19.
Brush and forest fires also flared up in Siberia. The Russian region is usually one of the coldest in the northern hemisphere. But this year, temperatures there have reached upwards of 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The record heat wave has allowed dozens of fires to burn in the region. In Indonesia, the Mount Merapi volcano erupted twice, sending masses of smoke and ash high into the sky. A volcano in Ecuador's Amazon region spewed ash over nearby forests and towns. Dust from the Sangay volcano also threatens larger towns in the region. A massive dust cloud is threatening the Caribbean, Central America, and the eastern United States. The cloud, which originated in the Sahara Desert, is being called the, quote, Godzilla cloud by some experts. It may reduce visibility and affect air quality, a problem especially for those with respiratory issues. While not exactly a natural disaster, a burst water pipe caused a watery mess in southwestern Turkey. Watch as a car nearly drives over the geyser before it backs up and away. And eastern Turkey hosted an earthquake in mid-June that turned some buildings to rubble, but that was a mild trembler compared to the one that hit Mexico on June 23rd. These people had the scare of their lives as the powerful earthquake shook the ground on which they stood. The 7.4 quake had its epicenter in Mexico's southern Pacific coast. The quake caused pavement stones in Mexico City to shift visibly. The damage was mild compared to earlier quakes in the country. But all these events served as unwelcome reminders of how we live at the mercy of our environment, and how easily that environment can become inhospitable. This is Inside Edition Digital.